Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Friday, December the 9th, and this is the market overview looking at the Dow, SPX, VIX, TNA, UUP, FXE, GLD, and SLV. Well, we are trying to get back to our normal schedule and our regularly scheduled program here at Bears in Exile. Hopefully, with the conclusion of this week, that will be possible. Now, moving along to market overview, we did miss all the action once again. This is a very tiresome broken record for this week, but hopefully this will be it. So away we go. Nice, strong day. I'm assuming this is news out of Euroland. I missed it. So last night we were talking about having the downtick, resolving it intraday, and hopefully getting a continuation to the downside after the downtick target was met. Well, it didn't happen. We had a complete total reversal, and it looks very, very bullish on the Dow. Going in, fixing excessive separation and wobble, and then bouncing after correcting it. That is really nice. We didn't even get so far as a bar retest. We still have the middle Bollinger Band below the short-term moving averages. We're still above the 200-day moving average, and we broke through the major price consensus level and the upper price consensus level today. Also breaking the previous high, once again closing just above it. That is, that's powerful. Absolutely, that is massively bullish. We even had a slight uptick in the 14-day RSI moving average today. That definitely has me taking note. At this point, we could have the fast stochastic turn around and go back up. Slow stochastic is still hanging out at the top. CCI is pretty high, but not overbought. Uptick on the RSI, uptick on the histogram, uptick on the MACD. The daily on the Dow looks really nice, I have to admit. 60-minute, looking for our divergences. We had talked about all the negative divergences, and yesterday we had the good down move. We had all the divergences in pretty much everything, and we were saying that it was attempting to work itself off. You could see in the stochastics it dipped all the way to the bottom, and then today dipped all the way to the top, actually breaking the in the fast stochastic the long-term negative divergence. So that is done, and the slow stochastic broke many of its divergences as well. So really nice. We still have some in the CCI, in the RSI, and in the MACD histogram. So perhaps those will win out, but certainly some damage done today. SPX, nice move up, is not confirming the move in the Dow. We do not have a high which is breaking the previous highs. We're still below the 200-day moving average. We did meet the downtick target from yesterday. It was resolved intraday. Uptick on the 14-day RSI moving average. Everything the same as the Dow, so I won't rehash that. But this is not confirming the Dow as of yet. Oh no, it certainly isn't. The VIX. Okay, this one is pretty darn poor. 26.38 closing on Friday. Still above the 200-day moving average, but we have the short-term moving averages pointing down. Middle Bollinger Band above them. Below all the price consensus levels. Everything ticking down. We've been saying for a week, more than a week, that things were looking good for the VIX, except the 14-day RSI moving average was pointing down, and that was definitely a fly in the ointment. Well, I guess now we get to see that it truly is the fly in the ointment, because we had a big down move, wiping out all of that climbing, and it's still pointing down. Very poor. We need to see the 200-day moving average hold. Otherwise, it's off to the races. In which case, My thesis of a bearish counterattack going to the middle of the big green bar back here is totally destroyed. In which case the bearish counterattack was yesterday, and that's it. So hopefully that's not the case, but we have been keeping open that it could fail, and I could be wrong. And certainly, at the moment, didn't look so yesterday, but at the moment it sure looks like it probably is not going to happen. Still, I do think that our read of the indicators has been spot on. For most of the days, we did see the big move down 200 points coming. We just didn't know which day it was going to be, and now as we see things shift once again, we can definitely see that a breakout to the upside is definitely in the cards. TNA. All right, nice day for TNA. Getting above the major price consensus level. We did have our downtick fix. Middle Bollinger Band not pointing up. I'm sorry. 14-day RSI moving average not yet pointing up, but it is flattening out. Uptick on the histogram, the MACD, the RSI, the CCI, and stochastics are trying to figure out what to do with themselves. So yeah, this does look bullish. It looks like a partial breakout of the long-term bearish bar, consolidation within it, bubble corrective move within it, which is actually not typical, but that is what it is, and a bounce off. So it does look bullish, just does. Moving right along to UUP. A little red candle today, middle Bollinger Band above the short-term moving averages. They are flattening out. We were hoping that we were going to get a bounce off and create some expansion in the short-term moving averages. That has not happened as of yet. It is still essentially in the flat line. If this turns down, it does a bar retest. It breaks the major price consensus level. The market's going to go up. Now we do have the 14-day RSI moving average ticking down. So it does look like it is rolling over potentially, in which case the market is going up. Stochastics leveling out and pointing down, also indicating that the market would go up. CCI pointing down, RSI ticking sideways, downtick on the histogram, downtick on the MACD. Just going in for a bar retest will have a probably a decent move in the market. But it's all going to be about that major price consensus level right at 22. FXE. Alright, we had been talking about last night. We had the Doji Star. We don't particularly like that, but we did have the short-term moving averages pointing down. We were hoping that that would hold, but instead we're getting a sideways movement in the short-term moving averages. Middle Bollinger Band is not below them, but it isn't far away from being below them. Uptick on the CCI, uptick on the fast stochastic, side tick on the slow stochastic, side tick on the 14-day RSI moving average, side tick on the RSI, slight uptick in the MACD histogram, and a slight uptick in the MACD. So the positioning of the candles and the short-term moving averages would suggest that at this moment, the most likely event with a move of an up move in FXE would be a bar retest. And I mean, it doesn't look strong, like it's all of a sudden going to just shoot up like a rocket, but certainly a bar retest, if we're having to move up, makes sense at this time. GLD still ugly, still below the major lower price consensus level, essentially in a double flat line. I am not touching this puppy. Down ticks on the stochastics, 14-day RSI moving average, side tick on the RSI, down tick on the histogram, down tick on the MACD, up tick on the CCI. Very mixed bag until we exit the double flat line. Nothing really to mess around with. SLV still in the flat line with the short-term moving averages. Yeah, it had a update today, essentially a miniaturized spinning top, and everything is mixed. Uptick on the CCI, mixed on the stochastics, downtick on the 14-day RSI moving average, side tick on the RSI, and nothing on the histogram or the MACD. Nothing really to note. Not attractive. And there you have it. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.